When you're watching this video, I'll be in China. I am really excited to go. I've set up 4 very special Chinese inspired buildings that we have in Disney Dreamlight Valley already. We have the Wandering Moon, which is a traditional Chinese tea house which is in Shanghai, China. It's not from a movie, but it's inspired by like classic tea houses in China. We have the Reflection of China, which is actually called the Temple of Heaven. It's in Beijing, China, and it's featured in like a little short film that Disney did about Chinese culture and heritage. We have Mulan's house, which is a traditional village home in China. And we also have the Turning Red Temple, which is inspired by Bok Kai Temple. I hope I'm saying that right, but it's in the US. Yeah, I just think it's so cool that we already have like 4 different houses that we can use to like really capture like a Chinese sort of vibe. I don't think I've actually ever been more excited to do a build, and that's why I've decided to do like 2 tiers of this build, because I feel like we could really make the Wandering Moon like a very cute tea house with like lots of like decorations outside, lots of little tables and chairs and stuff. And then this bit here, which is actually a little bit squishy. I do wish this biome was just a little bit bigger, and I honestly wish that we could separate the houses more and like have a little bit more room for like a city sort of street, but we kind of can't. So I think what we'll do is we'll just have to like have them separated. This building cannot be like pushed all the way back, so it's kind of just sitting in this little nook, but I think that's fine because we could put some like nice trees and stuff around. I've been looking at like different sorts of walls because I just think of this wall here, which is a very beautiful wall. It's obviously like Mulan inspired. It really matches Mulan's house. It matches the temple. I love it so much, but we don't have like half pieces, so I think it's going to be really hard to like fit along this wall, honestly. I just don't think it will look that cute. I mean, no, it kind of does, but it's just because we'd have to like block this bit off, and I don't think I want to just like have a wall there. The other option that I was thinking of is using the casita walls, even though they're a little bit more like orangey, but it still does kind of work. See, like that does kind of work, and it's not as tall too, so I do kind of like that. I might actually do that. I think it's cute. Yeah, I'm actually really nervous to do this build because I really want it to be good, honestly. I just really wish we could like separate this temple a little bit more. The other options by moving, maybe actually we could move the temple and oh my goodness, that's so much better. Just swapping those 2 around. It's not as cute though, I don't think, but I think it's good. I'm gonna look through Mulan items and also Turning Red items, because obviously those are like our 2. Oh wait, yes, if we put this up here, we could put these little buildings. I don't know what they're called, but they are very cute. We could move this like all the way to the back, because if we have all this space for the temple, we'll have so much more room to like put cute stuff, I think. Like that looks so good already. We obviously have like the panda pillars too, which I think is so cute. I definitely would put some of them in this area here. It's almost like we should move the tea house over to this side here, because I feel like if we move it, we might have a little bit more room to actually put some tables and chairs. Even then, it doesn't feel like we have a lot of room, does it? I mean, no, it doesn't. I just want to have like more room. I really do. I feel like we don't have enough. Okay, you know what? I think that's the best we're going to get, and we could do a little seating area right here. Even though the pathing is going to go through, I think it's the best we could do. When I think of China, I really think of like red. I feel like the Main Street path would work so perfectly. You know, I was thinking like back and forth of whether I should do the asphalt road, but I actually think if we just did this road here, I'd be perfectly happy with that. I kind of want it to be quite thick though, to be honest. We could also make this bit quite thick too. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit too thick. Maybe I don't like that. It's a bit much, isn't it? We don't really have like any fountains that really like scream. I like this one. It's not really like Chinese inspired at all, but I like this one actually too, but it's a bit too gold, I think. Oh, this color actually kind of works, the Corona one. I mean, it's not exactly like it's not perfect, but I think I like it. And I might also make the road like really big over here. Wait, yes, and then we can do this, and maybe we could like take away some of the pathing in the middle. That's actually really nice. I like that a lot. The pathing actually feels like way too thick for me though, like really thick. I do not want like a big massive path. I mean, I did at the start, but now I don't anymore. This is too small though. Like, I always feel like the 2 wide is like way too small, and the 4 wide is way too big. It's really hard to get like a 3 wide one to work though. Oh, you know what? That's actually really cute. I love that. I'm gonna try and add in some like walls and stuff. I just don't know. You know, the other thing that I thought could be really cute is the white bamboo fence as a wall. I feel like that could work also. It's not as like you know what? I think I like it. I think just because everything's a little bit lopsided, it's a bit hard. But yeah, you know what? That doesn't even look bad. I just don't like how the Mulan house isn't lined up with the fountain. I really do not like that at all, but I feel like if we have just some more like decorations on this side, it might look a little bit better. I also might extend the path underneath here. Oh no. No. Okay, no, that's fine. That's good. Oh, you know, it'd be so cool too if we had like bamboo. Bamboo would be so cute in this area. I always feel like the bamboo clusters, like they're a bit too big. But maybe we could just put, oh my goodness, that's really hard to place. Maybe we could just put like a couple little like bamboo bits in. I don't know actually. I'm gonna have a look at some like Chinese native trees and stuff and just see what I see. Oh wow, there's some really gorgeous trees that I'm seeing. I'm seeing like bright yellow trees, which is crazy. I did not think that China had like bright yellow trees. It also says bamboo and then Peking Coninista. I do not think I'm saying that right. This is like a small kind of shrub. There's like green and red. Maybe it turns red in autumn. Maybe we should go with like autumn colors because I see a lot of like red, orange and yellow, which I think's gorgeous. I don't think that tree, the birch tree, really look great, but like we could try and find like these. I was seeing like trees that almost look like this, and we have like so many different sizes too, so I feel like it could really work. There was also lots of like green, looked like a lot of like evergreen trees too, which is quite nice. My biggest fear is that I make it look really bad and it doesn't look Chinese inspired at all. That's my biggest fear, honestly. So I'm really trying my hardest to like look at different like inspiration photos and stuff because I want this to be good. Oh, I just did like a full thing where I like put all the red trees, all the orange trees, all the yellow trees. I thought it looked really good, and then I placed down these bamboos, and now I'm torn again because the bamboo at the back looks so good. Maybe we could do bamboo like at the back, and then we could do some other. Oh, see, that looks so good. It looks so good. We could even do like bamboo up the sides of these. Okay, maybe that doesn't look the best. We don't really have room on this side either. I don't know. The bamboo looks really good though, and we could still use like orange and red. We don't have to just use bamboo. I think that the vine trees are like pretty perfect. Like we could have some of these down the back, some of the yellow trees. Like look at how pretty those look. They look so freaking pretty. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. I like the look of that. We could maybe not do orange trees and just do like yellow and bamboo, which might look a little bit better on the eyes. Because we're also using some like evergreen trees too. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't really know what to do right here. And now I'm confused again because I just looked at pictures of the Chinese Garden of Friendship and it's so gorgeous. I want to recreate it so bad. I feel like the closest thing would definitely be the fir trees to some of the trees that I saw on there. It also looks to be like so many willow trees, which we have our willow tree, but kind of too swampy, I think. It's very swampy. It also takes up a lot of space, so maybe we won't use that. But then I saw these like cool little buildings, but maybe we could just do one because it's such a small little area. And just a little bit of water. It doesn't really look like it, but it's very loosely inspired by, okay? Honestly, I just wish that I gave myself a little bit more room to do this build in like a bigger biome, because I've just seen so many like inspiration photos. I'd love to do like a full build of the Chinese Garden of Friendship. It looks absolutely amazing. Okay, I have this little area done in here, but I don't really have like other foliage, so I'm just gonna add in like a couple of ferns. I'd love to add some like rock clusters, but obviously we cannot fit any of those in here, which is really unfortunate, but at least we can still put like a couple extra bushes. Okay, maybe not that much. We can put, oh wow, we really do not have much space in this area, do we? Oh, it's terrible. I'm gonna go look back at some turning red and Mulan items though, because we even have like floating lanterns and stuff, which I think is so cute. We have these like beast test signs, which I really like, but I mostly want to grab out like the pillars and stuff because I think they're just so pretty. Oh, we also have like garden benches. Maybe we could put like one of these on each side. We also have like the magnolia stuff, but I really just do not think that it really fits in this area. I mean, I would do it. Oh, I don't know. No, I think what I'll do is I'll actually just leave that and we could do walls around this area because I just don't think it's gonna look that great in here. Oh, this is cool, like a little gate out the front. Wait, yeah, and then we could do like the little evergreen trees and stuff out the front too. I feel like we definitely need something like inside here, but I just can't really think of what. I don't really want to put more trees because we don't actually have that much room in there, to be honest. And maybe even the benches are a little bit too much, but we could still use them, just not in the middle. I've been kind of waiting to use these because I feel like when we use these, it's gonna like really finish off the build like quite a bit. I just think that they're so pretty. The little lanterns, these are from Turning Red. I'm pretty sure they were not the first, but like one of the first premium shop items we got. Like I remember it being very close to the start of when we got the game, but yeah, they're very perfect and they light up so good at night too. We also have the like floor dining set, which I've been waiting to use in this area here. I was thinking of doing one right next to the tea shop and then like two over here. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put in any markets, and I actually, well, I have a lot of markets here, but I don't think would really be able to fit much. Oh, that sucks. Unless we did one dining set and then just like two market. Doesn't seem like enough for some reason. I feel like if we're gonna do a market, we might as well go bigger. We could do like one of these markets like this. That's actually not bad. Wait, maybe we could use the wall, the Mulan wall, like behind here. No, because how good does that look? I love the wall. I still wish that I could use the wall a little bit more in this area, but I'm just glad that we could at least use that. I might also switch the tea stall in this one just because I feel like the tea stall looks a little bit better on the end. Might be nice too to add in a little bit more of the red bushes too. The red bushes are quite nice actually. I really do not use like the colored bushes like at all in my builds, so maybe I should try and use a little bit more. Wait, surely that doesn't work, having just like a lantern over top. I hope that doesn't break my game. Please don't break my game. Because why? Hey, I never knew that you could do that. It looks kind of silly, but it also looks kind of cool, so... Oh my goodness, that looks so silly. I kind of love it. Okay, maybe I should start trying to find things that will look good around the market. I'm thinking mostly just like the Aladdin stuff, just because it's kind of what we have. I kind of always use the same stuff when I like decorate markets, but that's just because we don't really have much else. Oh, I love this cart. That's actually really cute. I might put that down. And also maybe some like crates where we could have some extra little decorations on them. We could also put in a couple more like lanterns and stuff. Well, I don't really have any lanterns in the build yet. I think for this middle area here, what I'll do is just add in some of these trees. Maybe some yellow trees at the front. I know I'm kind of torn with this area because I already feel like there's a little bit too much foliage just in this like back area. I don't want to like block things off. That's the thing. I want everything to feel like super open. but it would also still be really nice to have a couple of chairs and stuff. It still feels like kind of bad though, doesn't it? I don't know. We have too much like stuff everywhere. I also feel like for in front of this house and also beside it, some crates would be nice. I actually just want to look at some foliage to see if we could like put anything else, because I love the idea of just having like lots of little baskets of little flowers. I used to do this a lot in builds, but I've actually kind of forgotten recently to kind of just chuck these around the build. I always feel like they look really, really good. Oh, we could do like some little cactus groves too. Those are so cute. I didn't really leave enough room for them though. Like, where else could I even put them? Okay, I've been putting a lot more like foliage. I wanted to see. Oh, we do have like golden tea sets. Oh, those are perfect. Yes. Oh, I love that. And we also have these like floral tea sets. I like the golden ones though, honestly. Oh, we also have these. Or maybe we could actually put these. No, that was meant to be for the wandering moon, but I moved everything around. I kind of do wish that I pushed everything back a little bit though, so we could have some room at the front of this. Oh yeah, I feel like that looks so much better already. It felt way too like pushed forward and squishy. I don't know. That looks better though. And we could even put some beach grass underneath this side. I added in some beach grass just because I do really just love the way it looks, honestly. We could even put like another little cart. I don't know. I love using the carts. I feel like I need to use them more often. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to say that this area is done. We have a little market area, pretty small. But we have the wandering moon, the turning red temple. We have this little area which is meant to be inspired by a garden, but obviously it's so small. It's actually kind of pitiful, honestly. And then we have Mulan's house, which I think is really cool. This is what it looks like at night too. I think it's so cute. It's so freaking cute. Yes, I love it. I'm really excited to work on the next little area now. Okay, now for the Temple of Heaven, which this is what I'm most looking forward to seeing when I go to Beijing. Like, I'm so excited to see this. It looks like it looks absolutely stunning in real life. I'm gonna try and use like a lot of the walls because I don't know, I think the walls kind of look a little bit like the Forbidden City walls, just a little bit. And these aren't like, this isn't part of the Forbidden City, but I still think it'd be really cool to like add the walls in properly. We only use them in like a tiny little area in the other bit. Oh, when we put in the walls, we really lose a lot of space, don't we? It's kind of unfortunate, honestly, because I really want to like fill up this area with as much stuff as possible. I might still do it though, because it still gives us like a something nice to look at. It's so hard. I don't know. I also might change and do like a different sort of pathing. Oh, I cannot fit this on this side. Oh yeah, I can. It just doesn't look as good as the other side. I still think it looks kind of cool though. We also have obviously the little pandas, which I think are absolutely adorable. It'd be so cool to like come into the build and there's like a fountain, but we already used the other fountain. So I don't know if we should use a different fountain. I so wish that we had a cool Chinese inspired fountain. This one's pretty cool though, honestly. I also might do this side as like a all red sort of vibe with like maple trees and stuff. I hope that I can get the 1 tile wide ones and like fit them in behind the wall. Oh, yay. Okay, that actually makes me really happy. I'm really excited about that, honestly. We can't fit any down there, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure, no, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure we can fit some on the other side. But no, that's still really good. I love the red trees. They are so fun. Yeah, I love that. It might actually be pretty cool to use like a mud path and make it like super windy and bendy. There's not that much room to like play around with pathing, honestly, but we could still do it like as much as possible. Like, I'd love to like bring it around here and like wind it into these like little circles. I'll just pretend like they go somewhere, but they obviously don't. Okay, this is the pathing that I've made. I don't think it's the prettiest pathing ever, but I think it will do. We also have no, oh no, I don't think I'll be able to fit the freaking fountains in here. That's like the reason I did this sort of pathing. I can kind of fit them, but they don't look that great. Unless we can find a smaller fountain, which I don't That's not that much smaller. These marble ones are quite cute, but I just don't think they're the right, like, style, honestly. We have such, like, crazy sort of fountains. I just want, like, a nice, simple fountain. This one's kind of cool. With the red, too. Oh, with the red? Wait, yeah, let's do this one, but extend the path so we have enough room. Okay, the path looks a little bit weird now. I think it's fine. When we put in, like, bushes and stuff, I think it will kind of blend in. A big thing that's happened is the building wasn't centered, and now I can't, since I've moved it over, I can't put one of these like little, I think they're like a little temple, I don't really know what they are, but I think the only way to fix that is if we put them there instead. We might actually, is there any other red trees that we could put too? I would love to be able to fit the big vine trees. I don't really think I can fit it on the other side though. So unfortunate, honestly. We can definitely fit the birch trees though. So maybe I'll put like one of these on each side, and then we could have more maple trees like in front. I don't know, I just love how the maple and like red trees look. I think they're really stunning. Oh, and of course we have like the autumnal like leaf piles. Those are perfect too. Yeah, we could definitely get like one of these on each side. We'll definitely have to have a little bit more bushes. I really wish like we had the mini tree. I guess we could just use orange though. I was gonna say I really wish we had more like mini trees but that were red, but the orange actually work kind of perfectly too. We could get like one of those ones on that side. Maybe actually we could do two of the round ones because the round ones actually look pretty good. Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. Okay, let me try and start putting like the pandas and all the other sort of stuff in. I'd love these on the corners. We have some like quite rough corners there, honestly. Like super rough. I also forgot about these little trees, which is so cute. Yeah, we should definitely put those. And then we obviously have the little lantern items, which I always think look really good next to the pandas. We could do something like that, which is quite simple. What if we actually put another red tree? Is that too much trees? I don't think so, honestly. I think that's fine. Maybe we could move these forward though. No, I think let's not do those red trees, but we can still put red trees maybe in the corners. It doesn't shadow that much, and I think it kind of like helps a little bit. That way maybe we could even put some of the smaller like vine trees around too. I'm like really going back and forth with all this foliage. I really don't know what I'm doing. I do think that the yellow trees were a little bit too small in that area though. And I just feel like we need like a lot of like lantern, lights, all of that sort of stuff. I just also really wish that I did this build in a bigger area because I feel like we can't get all the things that I want to get in this tiny little area. Like, we needed a little bit more room. Honestly, I do think I'm going to redo this build and put it in probably even like a floating island is like all the space we would need because we just have so many good Chinese inspired buildings, like so many. Okay, I think I'm done, honestly. I really love this build. I think it's really fun and I'm super glad that I did it. I'm stuck. Damn it. All up, I think, yeah, I'm really happy. I just think, honestly, that I should redo this build in a floating island so we can really get like a better feel of like all the items and stuff. I mean, like, look at how gorgeous this house is. This house skin, I think it's probably my favorite. It's just so hard to use because I feel like it's just a bit too big. At the same time, that's what makes it so cool on like a floating island. Just kind of hard in like normal biomes. Look at that though, it's so pretty with the lanterns too. Yeah, I think this is so cute. Look at that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this. It was so fun looking at like photos and trying to recreate things. I think that this area is like so cute. Probably one of the most perfect areas to put this, honestly. I think that the wild tangle over, oh, I can't even get there, but the wild tangle would also be really cool to do over like two separate biomes. There's lots of little areas, especially with the waterfall too. That would be so perfect. But yeah, I think I am going to try and like recreate this build, just give myself a little bit more space because I would love to recreate more like Chinese gardens and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a really good rest of your day. Bye bye.